I'm curious about something. How many of you after watching this video still think rich people got that way by simply being lucky? I'm guessing not too many hands would go up. Because after this lesson, we gonna look at the lives of 4 different wealthy people and see how they really made their fortunes. I promise you, none of them got there by pure luck. So take a moment to close your eyes and think of any rich person you can think of. Maybe it's an actor like Tom Cruise or someone in fashion like Kylie Jenner. Maybe it's someone you know personally, like the owner of a local chain of car dealerships. Whatever the case, I want you to consider something. That person's net worth, all of their assets minus their debts, took a long time to build, decades sometimes. If you put together the best years of their life, it turns out to be thousands and thousands of days. Now think back to that person and ask yourself this. Do you really think they got where they are because they were lucky? Or was it by design? By following a formula, applying a system that led to predictable results over time. And if you're ready to see exactly how this works, then stay tuned because I'm about to show you. Have you ever met someone who's rich and thought they must have been lucky? Maybe they inherited money, won the lottery, or stumbled into the right deal. What if I told you that luck has very little to do with it? That there's a secret system the wealthy use to get rich, and it's available to anyone, even you. Stay with me, because today I'm going to show you how ordinary people have built extraordinary wealth without luck, and how you can start doing the same. Imagine 2 people, same age, same job, same opportunities. One retires broke, living paycheck to paycheck. The other retires wealthy, financially free, traveling the world. What's the difference? It's not magic. It's not luck. It's a method one you've likely never been taught. Most people think being rich is about chance, but the wealthy follow systematic habits, decisions, and financial strategies that consistently produce results over time. The secret begins with financial intelligence, understanding how money works, how to make it grow, and how to make it work for you instead of the other way around. Take Warren Buffett. He didn't stumble into billions. He studied businesses, invested wisely, and let time and compounding do the work. He started small, but he started. Every investment was calculated, disciplined, and consistent. Contrast that with someone who works hard, saves diligently, but never invests. After decades, they might have money, but it's nothing compared to what they could have had. Why? Because money left idle loses value to inflation. The wealthy understand this and act accordingly. So how do they do it? There are 3 pillars to getting rich without luck. First, education. Not just school, but financial education. Understanding stocks, real estate, business models, and how money grows. Knowledge is leverage. The more you know, the more effectively you can make money work for you. Second, patience and compounding. Money doesn't grow overnight. It grows when you give it time. The janitor Ronald Reed is a perfect example. He lived modestly, invested carefully, and let his money grow over decades. He ended up richer than doctors and lawyers. Third, calculated risk. The wealthy aren't reckless, they are strategic. Elon Musk risked everything on Tesla and SpaceX. People thought he was crazy, but he understood one thing: calculated risk plus reinvestment equals extraordinary results. Most people avoid risk because they fear losing. But avoiding risk entirely means avoiding opportunity. The secret is to control risk, invest intelligently, and let your assets grow. Here is a simple real-life example. An ordinary office worker invests $200 a month in index funds. So now that we've established this, let's look at 4 billionaires who did exactly this and made millions through consistent action. Let's start with our first example, Jeff Bezos. We all know him today as the founder of Amazon. But did you know that before starting Amazon, he worked at a financial firm called the Shaw? While working there, he noticed a gap in the market, the lack of online book retailers. With the help of his friend and mentor, the billionaire investor Warren Buffett, Bezos meticulously developed his idea. Then he took a leap of faith and quit his well-paying job to launch Amazon. At first, he faced rejection from investors, but he persevered, taking calculated risks, learning from failures, and adapting his strategies. For instance, he initially sold books out of his garage and delivered them himself. He later expanded to CDs, then electronics. Along the way, he reinvested profits, absorbed competition, and revolutionized online shopping, eventually becoming a multi-billionaire. His success wasn't luck, it was strategic. He saw an opportunity, took a risk, and executed with patience and discipline. Our second example is Oprah Winfrey. She became famous for her talk show, which she turned into a billion-dollar enterprise. Her journey began humbly, though. She overcame childhood adversities, becoming a teenage mother and battling personal demons. But she used those experiences to fuel her drive to succeed. She honed her skills, reinvested her earnings, and took calculated risks. For instance, she purchased her own talk show, believing in its potential despite others' skepticism. This belief led to massive success. By being authentic, vulnerable, and financially savvy, she built an empire that extends beyond her initial talk show, encompassing production companies, magazines, cable networks, and philanthropic endeavors. Her success wasn't luck. It was the result of talent, resilience, financial management, and calculated risk-taking. Moving on, we have Mark Cuban. He's the owner of the Dallas Mavericks and founder of several successful companies. But his journey to the top was marked by hard work, learning from failures, and taking calculated risks. Cuban's passion for entrepreneurship began early. After studying political science in college, he took a job at a computer company, reinvesting his income to start his first business. He later co-founded Broadcast.com, which provided live audio and video streaming. Though the dot-com crash of 2000 impacted his company, he used that experience to acquire the struggling NBA team, the Dallas Mavericks. Through shrewd financial management, community engagement, and innovative marketing, he turned the team into a profitable enterprise. Today, he owns multiple companies, invests in various ventures, and mentors aspiring entrepreneurs. His success wasn't luck. It was the result of continuous learning, taking calculated risks, adapting to market changes, and reinvesting his earnings. Finally, we have the iconic Colonel Sanders. He founded Kentucky Fried Chicken, one of the most successful fast food chains globally. But his path to success was anything but conventional. Sanders spent his early years honing his culinary skills, perfecting his fried chicken recipe. He started a restaurant which gained popularity, but he faced financial challenges expanding the business. Despite setbacks, including a heart attack and the loss of his restaurant, Sanders remained dedicated to his goal of sharing his recipe with the world. He partnered with investors, refined his business model, and grew his empire. Sanders understood the importance of consistency, quality, and customer service. These principles, combined with his unique personality and perseverance, led to the creation of one of the most recognizable food brands globally. His success wasn't luck. It was the result of passion, resilience, adaptation, and a commitment to excellence. As you can see, each of these individuals achieved success through education, patience, calculated risk-taking, and by applying these lessons consistently over time. Their journeys serve as inspiration, demonstrating that success is attainable with dedication and the right mindset. Now, if you want to discover the 5 daily habits the ultra-rich use to multiply their wealth, then click the link in the description below and watch my next video. In that video, iLines teach you how to master your finances by following in the footsteps of the world's elite. Don't miss out on this opportunity to level up your financial game. Thanks for watching.